But you know, they can avoid all that stuff. They could have avoided all this stuff to begin with. Matt's been willing to sell his house, I don't know, within a couple of months. When they first come to your door and they're like, we're going to take your house, you're kind of like, what, just leave me alone kind of thing, right? I mean, but Matt's not in a position where he has to show good faith, right? He doesn't have to cooperate with the process. But Matt is willing to sell his house. He's not trying to fight public use. He's not trying to, you know, keep his property in an area that's going to be in the way of this project. He's just trying to get the amount of money that it's going to take for him to go buy another place. You know, especially at the time they were talking to him and the market that was out there at that moment, which has gotten a little better. It's now starting to go back in the other direction again. But he was looking at houses in a market where you had to bid $20,000, $30,000 over the asking price of the property just to be able to compete for a property. And these guys are running around telling him this place is only worth $135,000, right? So, you know, you can go look at them. You guys are professional realtors and stuff. You can look at the appraisal. You got to know that Matt can get an appraiser that's going to come out here and find his place all the way up to $180,000. That's not hard to do. Appraisals are kind of a subjective thing, right? The adjustments that are given to the appraisal numbers can be given higher numbers. They can be given lower numbers. Our problem here is that Matt has been given the lowest numbers. And the appraisers in this situation, using federal money in a forced buyout, well, they're supposed to put Matt on the high end of use, right? Not the low end, low ball, let's, you know, screw him out of the most money we can, because that's what it feels like for this guy. Lack of disclosure. I mean, you know, it feels like I'm watching a Hollywood movie where you got guys come in, try to sign get little old ladies to sign contracts without knowing what they're signing so that they can steal their property. And that's what it feels like the facilitating agent and the city at this point has done to Matt. Right?
Anything else, Matt?
Most of those comparisons were only on 8th Street Northwest.
Yeah, the one
within the 50-mile radius. I'd sent Troy King several other properties that matched mine, and he said because they were in North Liberty, they didn't qualify, but they were well within the 50-mile radius. So I was getting kind of the run around by giving him comparable sales and everything for my property, yet he was not accepting those. But so I found him 5 within Cedar Rapids, and they never came back with a counter offer from those sales. So, I mean, they were only 3-bedroom, 2-bath houses, what I was looking at, with 2 stall garage. I mean, I'm not looking at a 4-bedroom, 14-acre, you know.
Yeah, he wasn't going for granite countertops and hardwood floors. Or
So,
Okay, I think we'll adjourn then, and I'll go take a look at the property. You do have the pit bulls locked up now.
unfortunately, they have passed away, and so we're gonna wait till the new property to replace them.
Once we go out and do the thing, we'll come back here and you guys can both out some more information to the commission if you want. If you, just from the audience, you're welcome to come out and see what's going on, or you're welcome to wait here or whatever.
They're gonna go look at its property.
Bonus, the snow washed off the